The clock is ticking for the government of Alberta to follow through on its promise to opt out of Canada's federal dental care plan by 2026. The plan was launched in summer 2024, with coverage rolling out in phases for people without private dental coverage. Now, with less than 4 months left before the province's deadline to leave, Alberta dentists are calling for answers about what's going to happen. Reporter Joel Dryden is here to fill us in. So, Joel, can you remind us why the province wants out?
Yeah, so for that, let's go back to June 2024. If we take a look at a tweet that the Premier Danielle Smith sent out at that time, she argued at the time that the new federal program is inferior, wasteful, and infringes on provincial jurisdiction. Basically, the Premier's view is that Alberta is better equipped to address its own residents' needs with federal funding support through its own programs, while the federal government argues that the CDCP is intended to complement existing dental programs and fill in gaps in coverage.
Now, we're getting into fall weather here. It'll be the new year pretty soon. What are local dentists saying about this timeline that we have to be out by 2026, according to the Premier?
Right. Well, the president of the Alberta Dental Association says his organization has had some good conversations with the province about this, but they are really looking for a clear timeline from the Premier and from the government in terms of when the government will actually push ahead with formal negotiations. He says that current provincial dental options just aren't good enough.
There are too many patients that cannot find a dentist on this plan. More and more emergency rooms at hospitals are being filled with dental patients because there's no plan to cover treatment that these patients need. And the government needs to recognize that we can no longer kick this can down the road.
And Hershen says the problems will just get bigger and bigger the longer that we wait.
So, Joel, what provincial dental plans does Alberta already have?
Yeah, Alberta already has a variety of provincial plans tied to dental care. There's the Alberta Child Health Benefit. There's a dental benefit associated with seniors. But the plans vary based on income, on thresholds. If you take the provincial assistance for seniors, for instance, you can see on the screen here, to qualify, a senior couple must have an income below $69,540. So not quite what you would get under the CDCP. And the provincial government has previously said that specific details of expanding Alberta's coverage would be confirmed through negotiations.
So if the provincial government follows through on this plan to opt out, what do we know about potential challenges?
Right. The big thing here really is uncertainty about who this would affect. And a U of C medicine professor says her main concern around a potential opt-out would really be with accessibility of coverage.
I would hope that the provincial government and the federal government are talking constructively about what this could look like, and that before access to the Canadian dental plan is potentially stopped for Albertans, that a new solution is ready to go so that no individual Albertan gets caught out by not having coverage.
So we are approaching 2026, as you said. The federal government says it has had preliminary discussions with Alberta about this plan. They remain open to more formal discussions around an agreement. They note that any agreement, they would want to see a potential Alberta plan matching the coverage that's available under the CDCP. While the provincial government says it has been consistent in its intention to opt out of the plan and promises to share more about this in the months to come.